Hey, and welcome to Channel 99 for Friday, October 6th. I'm Yvonne Weatherman.
And I'm Francesca Taylor.
Music fans all over the world mourn this week as a rock legend passed away. Here's more.
Tom Petty's music embodied the essence of rock and roll: freedom, truth, and rebellion. With a career that spanned more than half a century, Petty was hailed by some as a musical poet.
Music, as far as I've seen in the world so far, is the only real magic that I know. Just something really honest and clean and pure, and it touches you in your heart.
Petty grew up in Gainesville, Florida during the 1950s. He met the King, Elvis Presley, on a movie set when he was just 11 years old. That was the moment, Petty says. His life was forever changed, and he became hooked on rock and roll. By 1974, Petty's Gainesville band, Mudcrutch, was California bound. The country rock quintet landed a record deal in LA.
I live on the west side.
Mudcrutch disbanded a short time later, and in 1975, Petty formed a new band that included two other Mudcrutch originals.
I really think I'm in one of the best rock and roll bands in the world.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers became pioneers of the Heartland rock movement. Their straightforward rock and roll sound and unpretentious lyrics generated a string of hits and catapulted the band into international fame. Breakdown.
Break down, honey, take me through the night.
Don't Do Me Like That.
Don't do it like that.
Refugee.
Turn you like a refugee. Don't have to
And The Waiting.
waiting is the hardest part.
Later, as a solo act, Petty's Southern-influenced sound brought a new wave of success, Free Fallin'.
Now I'm free falling now.
I Won't Back Down,
No, I won't back down.
and You Don't Know How It Feels.
You don't know how it feels.
In 1985, Petty's quirky persona found a new outlet, music television. He played the Mad Hatter in Don't Come Around Here No More, and years later, a mortician in Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
By some accounts, the same uncompromising spirit that made Petty a musical craftsman also fueled his notorious legal clashes with his record labels over the rights to his songs and the price of his albums. And he declared bankruptcy in 1979 to get out of a bad record deal, and launched a lawsuit tour to pay for the legal fees. Petty's music legacy includes more than 25 albums and countless awards, including 3 Grammys. In 2002, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Petty's prolific journey was immortalized in the 4-hour documentary Running Down a Dream in 2007.
People often stop me and say, "Hey, thanks, you've been the soundtrack of my life." What more can you ask for than for those songs to touch somebody that way? It's just beautiful.
After 2 years without raising prices, online content provider Netflix is boosting the cost of certain subscription plans. USA Today reports the service's most popular plan will now cost $10.99 a month, a $1 increase. The premium plan will go up by $2 to $13.99 a month. The basic plan will remain unchanged at $7.99 a month. The new prices will be phased in over several months. Netflix has already started raising the cost for new customers in the US. The price will begin for current subscribers on October 19th.
A new way to approach weight loss may give people more power over food.
An ancient idea gets a
new application. Nutritionalists are using the Eastern concept of mindfulness to promote weight loss. Mindfulness is being aware of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and environment. Diet programs using the mindful eating approach recommend taking your time while eating, focusing on chewing your food thoroughly, and being in tune with your body signals and letting you know whether you are hungry or full. The big lesson is that you shouldn't simply be on autopilot when you eat mindfully. Snack on whatever is around you. Patients are taught to use thoughts and planning to control their food cravings, which can be an enemy of the healthy eating plan. Katherine Hutchinson lost more than 60 pounds using the technique and says mindfulness gave her the power over food. She says she still eats indulgent food periodically, but now she plans what she will eat and what she will resist ahead of time. Some researchers say they're intrigued with the concept of mindful eating and hope to see more studies done in health care settings.
The 5 living former U.S. presidents will all participate in a benefit concert later this month. They'll be helping to raise money for hurricane recovery efforts in Texas, Florida, and the Caribbean. The October concert is a continuation of the One America appeal when the 5 former presidents filmed this video urging people to help after Hurricane Harvey caused tremendous damage in Texas.
Hurricane Harvey brought terrible destruction, but it also brought out the best in humanity.
As former presidents, we wanted to help our fellow Americans begin to recover.
Our friends in Texas, including Presidents Bush 41 and 43, are doing just that.
People are hurting down here. But as one Texan put it, we've got more love in Texas than water.
We love you, Texas.
Donate to oneamericaappeal.org. We are all in this together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Since filming that video, the 5 have since continued the effort, extending it to those affected by Hurricanes Irma and Maria as well.
Late Wednesday afternoon in Shenandoah, a teen died after he was struck by a truck while riding his bicycle. Scott Ort, 13, was severely injured in the crash and he was treated at the scene. He was then taken to Pottsville Hospital, and there he was flown to Lee Valley Hospital, Cedar Crest near Allentown, where he was pronounced dead at 3:18 a.m. Thursday. Ort died from a closed head injury.
Hey all Cougars, come support the Hazleton area football team and the Hazleton area band by coming to the game tonight at the Herman Guy Stadium starting at 7. You can even dress up as your favorite Disney princess.
When we come back, we'll have Samuel Cologne with Cinema Spotlight. Stay tuned.
I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Hey everybody, welcome back to BCTV Channel 99 Sports. I'm your sports host, Jason Rosario. So anyway, I'm going to kick it right into the NCAA football as I'll give you guys the top 5 teams. Very surprising, but not surprising with Alabama at number 1, Clemson at number 2, Oklahoma at number 3, and Penn State at number 4. But the surprising one is at number 5, Georgia University. The Bulldogs played a great game, actually beating Tennessee 41-0 as they move up from 8th place. And then USC was in 5th place, but they did have a tragic loss to Washington State. Washington State moved from 16 to 11 in the rankings. Now we're going to go over to the NFL. Last night's Thursday night game, New England Patriots at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers played a great game on defense in the first quarter, picked off Brady on his first throw of the game, but they couldn't hold back the Patriots from winning. The Patriots won 19-14, Chris Hogan adding a touchdown. Doug Martin coming back from his suspension, playing as the starting running back for Tampa Bay as he scored a touchdown as well and had a great game. The New York Jets are facing the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are 0-4. The New York Jets are surprisingly 2-2, as we will see if the Jets will win. I'm picking the Jets for that one. And the Steelers actually are 74% chance to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, as I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will beat them as well. In the MLB, we had great playoff action as the Astros and the Red Sox battled for Game 1 of the NLDS. And just to top it off right now, I think LSU, my favorite team, will beat Florida Gators in their game for this week. So anyway, that's it for this week of sports. I'm your sports host, Jason Rosario, and thank you for watching.
Hi guys, I'm Basil for Weatherman for today. Today's high is at 75 degrees and low of 57 degrees. The current condition is 72 and mostly cloudy. The sun rises at 7:07 and will set at 6:39. The moon will be a waning gibbets. The precipitation is at 10%. The dew point is at 61 degrees with 70% humidity. The record high for today was 86 degrees set back in 1941, and the record low was 20 degrees set back in 1974. You can now send in the weather photo to Channel 99 HASDK12.org, and we'll put your photo on a TV and give you a shout out. That's all I have for today. Now here's a look at the 7-day weather forecast. Yeah.
For Channel 99 News.
See you next week and have a great weekend. Why do you have to be on this?